Okay, in this video tonight, I have a Don Benigno Petit Costa Rica. Now these go for $8 a piece normally. I got this in a sampler pack for $20 for 5 cigars, so it ended up being 4. But these are usually more expensive. I'll let you know if it's worth the high price though, because usually these are in the high range. So I am going to use, today I'm going to use, I have 2 of them here, yep, cedar strips and matches from a Chinese restaurant. Chickadee China, Chinese chicken. Have a drumstick and your brain starts clicking. Chickadee China. So for that, snow's coming inside. For this one, I might do a punch cut. I'll do a punch cut. Some of that right. Is that center? Oh shit. The punch cut looks like it's dry because it's split. Shit. I don't know, I'll take it as it goes, and draw is super nice, nice and grassy, slight mint in the draw. Like a minty, grassy tea. That's the pre-light draw. Smells of mustiness, pretzels, and hay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is light one of these. Glad I got 2. All right. So let's see how this goes. On the initial draw, very smooth and creamy and nice. Like a creamy hay with tea. A nice cream coffee taste. So it's a tea and coffee combination. Cream, coffee, and tea. With nice, smooth, mild flavors. I gotta fix that. Hold on. One more match. Looks like I'll need. Bad snowstorm tonight. Still keeps it even burn. That's not bad. Now it's done. Retrohale nice pepper spice with a heavily creamy taste. Creamy hay and coffee. And a little bit of now coffee grounds coming in. Mild coffee grounds, of course, like the breakfast blend coffee grounds. Something like on the mild coffee edge. Great smoke output. So far it's going well. It's a quality smoke. These aren't cheap normally, so see how they continue to go, and I'll give an update. Okay, I am about almost an inch in, about 15 minutes into the smoke now, and it's burning evenly and nice. A little bit of a bitter taste on top of the creamy notes I was saying. It looks like some of the creaminess is tapered off, and it's now more bitter. But it's still not bad. But do I think this is worth the money in short? Do I think it's worth paying $8 for this little thing? I am going with no right now. I'm going with no. And even for the price, I may have had better. I'm thinking even when some cigars are the original price of $4, I might have had better. I definitely had better, actually. The retrohale's creamy, a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg in it. Good flavors, but again, I have had better, I would say. So what I'm getting now, it's not a bad stick, but don't overpay. I hate overpaying for anything. And the crack isn't really getting in the way of the draw, really, so that's good. That's not getting in the way so far. I'll even puff right on it. It's not even peeling. That's me drawing on the peeled part right there, and it's not really coming apart. So, but yeah, there's a nice crack right there now from when I tried punching it. Hard to say. That's filler coming out of the end or what? I don't know if these are long fill. I don't think these are even long fill, honestly, for the money. I don't even know. I've seen neater looking cigars anyway, especially seeing this as a high price point. But I'd say this is a mild to medium strength. Picking up, going more toward a medium, but there's a cinnamon taste out the retrohale. A distinct cinnamon taste that I've tasted more in this, I think, than other cigars. There's more of a cinnamon taste in here, like cinnamon toast crunch. Cinnamon toast crunch is in the draw with a little bitterness and some light earth notes and cedar. But yes, there's a cinnamon taste, a cinnamon sweet toast crunch taste with the bitterness on the finish. To sum it up. I think I definitely should have pointed out in the cigar was on the outside of the wrapper there was a salty taste. I mean on the cellophane, the plastic cellophane, there was a salt taste on it. Okay, I licked it a little. I just happened to taste it by accident, so I licked the plastic. And from this sitting in here a while, the salts from the cigar went to the outside. So in this event, I also licked this here. When I licked the back of that, trying to meld this down right here. And it tastes like salted pretzels on the outside with the cinnamon, toasted cinnamon feel on the inside now. The winds. That window's safe, the other one isn't. That could fall, the other window, if it's open. Not as safely wedged in there. But now it's like a little slight gingery lemonade. Slight gingery lemonade with the cinnamon taste. Through the retrohale, gingery lemonade with cinnamon. I know, gingery lemonade. I never said that I tasted that in a cigar before, so I'm getting a few of those flavors in here. But this is, I would say this is above average, but I've also had better that was cheaper too. I mean, the ash still hanging on. It's still on here. It might drop any minute. Overall even burn. It's canoed a little, but it's corrected itself too. So I'll come back in a little bit. About 40 minutes in, 40 to 45 minutes in now. And it has not dropped the whole time I smoked it. The Petit Robusto. And the flavors in here are pronounced. Now, a little bit of bitterness. The flavor profile hasn't really changed a lot. It's not a dynamic flavor profile, but there's just some flavors that I've not gotten other ones. But does that make it better? No. Sometimes I'll say it makes it a better cigar, but in this case, I don't know. Every cigar is a different experience. Some are similar to others, and others are not. But look at the rear of the cigar. Look at the hole, if anyone can see it. The hole is wide open now. It's bigger than the punch cut that I made here. And then the crack is coming down too. And the crack connects to it, and it's kind of split. But it hasn't affected the draw, surprisingly. Maybe it made the cigar a little hot in the hand, but it didn't really make it any worse, I don't think. I mean, it grew a long ash. Now it's coming up to the band, just about. But just toasted notes at this point. Toasted, maybe a little bit of a brown sugar taste, but it's a pretzel taste, maybe with the doughy pretzel, hot taste, like when you have hot toasted bread kind of thing. The retrohale still have a cinnamon taste. Cinnamon is still in here on the retrohale. That's stuck with it a bit. It's kind of fun just to keep this going, kind of. Look at that. So yeah, pretty much same flavor profile. It tastes better now in some ways, actually. It's hotter in the heat. Look at that. This, I like when this happens. It's a sign of a good smoke. And God only knows how old it is, too. How long it's aged for. Because in those $20 5-packs at the shop down the street here, they've usually been sitting a while. So they're aged when you get them home. Retrohale still, it has that nice sweetness with the maybe very, very slight banana, and that lemonade taste is in here still. So yeah, I'm going to end it right here, I think. There's not much more to review unless something changes drastically toward the end. But that's it for now, I think, on behalf of Don Benigno Petit from Costa Rica, the Petit Robusto. Okay, toward the end, there's a slight flavor change on here. Not by a whole lot, but it's very is you see the mixed wrapper here. You see the inside now. You see the binder, which is a lighter brown. It's got slightly off color brown to the wrapper anyway. Okay, the flavor draw. Does that now have a smoothness? With dirt. It's earthy dirt taste right now. Earthy dirt. Little mustiness. Look at that punch cut is like totally dilapidated now. And now it's into a near regular draw looking clusterfuck. But it still draws. The retrohale with the slight mint. With the earthiness and the mint and the cinnamon. Maybe a little nutmeg. Coming apart, it's still drawing alright. Still nice smoke output. But really coming apart at this point now. Now the binder's trying to split. It's about time to put it down, but this is the kind of cigar that could cause a fire right here. But it's trying to function still, but it's peeling. Look at this, it's lifting up even more now. Hold on, wait a minute. Should I even bother trying to hold it together being this far down? Now I taste the coconut taste in here. Like that coconut shampoo taste. Or shredded coconut itself, I could say. With a peppery, little bit of black pepper in the retrohale. With the same lemon taste that I tasted before. It's pretty good still, even at this point. It's not bad. Even right here it isn't too bad. I'm going to have to take a layer off anyway. Alright, that looks like it's a long fill right there. Oop. Ah, shit. Yep. Yeah, this is coming apart now over here. Yeah, it's time to end this. Look at it. Look at this. This is what it's looking like at this point. I'm just going to burn the rest of it, I think. What's left of this here?
He's only at 11 points per game here with Cleveland. As you mentioned, Love is out still probably another few weeks before he can come back as Jokic is fouled.
So I'm making a pile right now.
Says this, you just committed his third, can't believe it.
A nice tobacco leaf pile.
Jokic back to the stripe where he's 5 of 5 so far in the game.
I'm loving his aggressiveness. I mean, they're going to him every time playing. It's almost like when I came to the league.
So that's what it's looking like right here. Anyone wants to take a look.
So sit down with your coach, help set
But that's what happens when it peels. It eventually gets to this. Toward the end, it gets to that. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up. I've had enough for the night. I wouldn't say pay the full price, personally.